Welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got an exciting brand new episode in my very popular and highly requested video series, Top Upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu Ray Releases, Big 4K Movie Announcements, Reveals, and Collector's Film Chat number 19. And this is number 19 in this video series, and I've been having a blast doing this one, and I know all of you have really been enjoying this video series as well. In this video, I share a bunch of studio insider information that's shared with me from the major studios, big reveals and announcements from all these different movies and some TV series that are coming out, and share those in this video series to let you know about some of the biggest and most exciting releases coming out here over the next few weeks. And this series is picking up directly after the last video ended. And if you haven't checked out the previous video, that went through November 28th. This video is continuing from there on the next date. So we've got a lot of exciting stuff to dive into and cover in this video. Now, as always in this video series, I've done all of the work for all of you and included all of the pre-order and sale links for every single one of these as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. So any of these you're wanting to pre-order or buy and add to your collection, I've done all of that work and included all of them directly down below, so that way it doesn't take you any extra time or work. Now they're on sale for the same prices everywhere through those links down there below, and when you click on those, it never costs you, the viewer, even a penny extra. But that does help to support this YouTube channel just a tiny bit. So make sure if you're gonna buy or pre-order any of these releases, use those direct Amazon sale links I posted right down there below. Now, starting off here on December 5th, we've got one of the biggest announcements of the year, and that is Titanic on 4K Ultra HD. Now, this is getting a brand new 4K restoration and 4K scan of the original camera negative. Now, I can tell you this release is coming in two different flavors. We're getting it in a standard 4K case, and then we're also getting it in a limited edition collector set. Comes with a book, a bunch of postcards. It's got things like the musical score on a sheet, and then it also has things like the diagram for Titanic. This box set is pretty hefty and it's pretty darn cool. I'll post both the collector's edition, limited edition box set and the standard edition down below as pinned comments in the comment section below. So depending on which one you want to pre-order or buy, both of those I'll list down there below for you. Continuing the same day and date, we're getting Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This is the 2023 Indiana Jones film that just recently came out. Now, I am a massive Indiana Jones fan. I did not get to see this film originally in theaters, so I am excited to experience it at home. I do think it's one of those things that by the trailer, I think it looks pretty entertaining. But I can't really tell you what my thoughts are on the film until I actually see it. Now, with this new 4K that's coming out, it is getting a native 4K 2160p transfer, and it is going to have HDR10 and a Dolby Atmos audio mix. So again, if Disney keeps up with the quality of what they've been releasing lately, like what I talked about in my recent Prey review that 20th Century Fox, which is owned by Disney, did a brand new 4K release of, and their Loki release on 4K. Those have HDR10 on them, and I'll be honest with you, if you haven't checked that out in comparison to the Disney Plus streaming, I did an exclusive review that shows you the difference between both of them, side by side, what the streaming looks like versus what the 4K discs look like. As long as Disney keeps their quality like what they did for Prey, we could be in for a pretty darn nice treat with the Indiana Jones film, and I am hoping it's at least entertaining. A lot of people didn't like the Crystal Skull. I didn't mind it that much. I did enjoy the film. I thought it was entertaining. It's not the best of the Indiana Jones by far, but I still did enjoy it and I have a fun time watching it. So as long as this continues that trend at least then it'll be something that I think was at least entertaining. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you never miss out on any of these videos I release here on my YouTube channel. Continuing December 5th, we're getting another big 4K release in Point Break from 1991. This is the Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze action classic film that I've always really enjoyed. Now, I can tell you this is going to have a native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10. Now, I am hopeful it turns out better than Hackers did. If you haven't checked out my Hackers review, I did an exclusive comparison on that, and I am hoping that Shout and Scream Factory don't mess this one up. because it is one of those that I do hope has a very nice transfer with the natural film grain the way it's intended to look. Because it is one of those films that I'm really excited for because the previous Blu-ray release was not amazing and it desperately needs a new transfer. Hopefully this 4K turns out good. Same day and date, we're getting one of my favorite cult classic Western films, Young Guns from 1988. Now this is getting a brand new 4K scan and 4K restoration of the original camera negative. Lionsgate already reached out to me and let me know they are sending that already to me early for review. It's actually on its way right now as I'm filming this video. So I will have that in plenty of time in advance of the release date to let you know all my testing data and analysis. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss out on any of those early reviews either. But that is a big release that I'm excited for. It's going to have a new native 4K transfer. The Blu-ray previously before was one of the top 10 worst Blu-ray transfers I've ever seen in my life. So this doesn't have to do much to blow that away, but I am excited for it because it is one of those really enjoyable Westerns from the 80s. And it is going to be a native 4K with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 transfer and new color grading and master. And I can tell you there's another big exciting thing. It's going to have a new English Dolby Atmos audio mix. So again, if this is implemented correctly or done well, which, I mean, Lionsgate's done some pretty darn amazing Dolby Atmos mixes recently. I've reviewed all of them recently, and there have been some pretty darn great ones they've done. This is one of those I'm hugely excited to check out. Now, let me know in the comment section below, what of these you're excited to pre-order? What of these you're excited to buy? Let me know what of these films you're thrilled that I announced. As always, start that conversation in the comment section right below. I always love to hear from all of you. Another big release is Stephen King's Silver Bullet from 1985. This is one of those werewolf cult classic films that kind of mixes all different genres together, but it's very entertaining. It's got some tongue-in-cheek humor in it, and this is getting a brand new 2023 4K transfer from the original camera negative. And it's going to be a native 4K with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 on it. This is one I'm hoping does not get messed up because this is one of those films I've watched a lot over the years, and it is one of those that if you've seen it, it really is a cult classic film that everybody needs to watch from the 80s. Now, staying on December 5th, and let me tell you, we have so many titles here on December 5th. It truly is the biggest release date of the entire year for 4Ks and Blu-rays. You'll understand why by the end of this video, but we're staying on December 5th here. We are getting another big release in Steven Spielberg's film The Color Purple from 1985. This is getting a brand new 4K scan and 4K restoration of the original camera negative. This is going to be a native 4K with HDR10 on it. And I can tell you this is one of those Steven Spielberg classic films that has been in dire need of a brand new 4K restoration on 4K. It is finally getting it on December 5th. I am excited for it. It's a very good and very enjoyable film that everybody needs to have in their collection. Hopefully, this turns out as good as The Fugitive did. Now, this is coming from Warner Brothers. As I talked about in that Fugitive review, if you have not checked out that release, you need to. That is a reference quality 4K Ultra HD release. The Fugitive was an amazing restoration by Warner Brothers on 4K Ultra HD. If you have not checked out my review, I just did it here a couple of days ago. You need to go check that out immediately after you get done watching this video because that is an absolutely stunning reference quality 4K release. This release of The Color Purple is coming from the same restoration studio that worked on The Fugitive. So I am hoping that this turns out as good, as beautiful, as reference quality as The Fugitive did, because that stepped up Warner Brothers restoration game a lot with the release of The Fugitive. So make sure you check out that review if you haven't yet, but The Color Purple is going to be a big release. Staying with December 5th, we're getting Stand By Me in a brand new limited edition Steelbook from Sony. Now this is one of those brand new Dolby Vision 4K transfers. I've reviewed almost every single one of the previous new Dolby Vision 4K transfers in comparison to the previous 4K transfers. If you have not checked out those videos, I have numerous of them. So I did the Godzilla, the Black Hawk Down, and the Men in Black brand new Dolby Vision 4K transfers, comparing them to the previous 4K transfers. It's actually inside, it's a combination of basically things I'm watching and reviewing with the video games in a video series that I did. I did all of those other 4K transfers that just recently came out of Godzilla, Black Hawk Down, and Men in Black inside that video. You'll want to check that video out if you haven't done so yet. That's where I reviewed the previous ones, and let me tell you, they have been doing an amazing job with basically making the new 4K transfers they're releasing with Dolby Vision on them the ultimate way to watch and own a lot of these amazing films. They really do have enough of an upgrade visual quality wise that they are worth upgrading to regardless of the packaging. I do like the new limited edition SteelBook Sony does, but regardless of that, the actual image is what I'm most concerned with, and that is a nice enough upgrade and has a large enough bitrate advantage that you notice numerous things like them fixing film grain issues and fluctuations. Overall, I've been very impressed with what Sony's been releasing. So if you haven't checked out those previous reviews, you'll want to check those out as well. But this one is coming out in a limited edition Steelbook, and it is going to have Dolby Atmos on it as well. This is one of those films I really enjoy from the 80s as well. Now, we're also getting season 4 of Creepshow. Every once in a while, I throw in some of these TV series, because as most of you know, my two favorite things to collect are TV series on Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD releases. Well, I did talk about in that video as well, I reviewed season 1 through season 3 of Creepshow on Blu-ray. Inside that same video series that I reviewed the previous Godzilla and Black Hawk Down and the Men in Black transfers, I also reviewed Monk in that video, as well as obviously I did the Creepshow here. But we're getting season 4 on Blu-ray as well, and it is a really good sci-fi horror thriller TV series. If you have not gotten it on Blu-ray yet, now's the time to get it because all 4 seasons are available. I'll post all of those links down there below as well, so that way if you want to order any of those. Continuing December 5th, we're getting Days of Heaven from 1978. Now this is coming out from Criterion Collection, and it is getting a new 4K digital restoration that's supervised and approved by the original director, Terrence Malick. And I will tell you, it's a native 4K, and it's going to have a new Dolby Vision and HDR10 master on it. This is one of those, I'm kind of in a mixed boat with this film. I really think Thin Red Line desperately needs to be on 4K, and I've been waiting for that. That's one of my favorite World War II films, and I really want that on 4K. This is one of those that I kind of don't enjoy as much as other Terrence Malick films. So let me know if you're a big fan of this film, if you're excited this is coming out by Criterion with a brand new 4K digital restoration. Let me know which of Terrence Malick's films are your favorite of his. Now, we're also getting another big 4K release in Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2. We're going to get it in a limited edition Steelbook. I can tell you previously I reviewed Season 1 with an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review here on this channel. If you want to know the quality difference between the 4K release and the Blu-ray release, you'll want to check out that previous review. It's available right now here on this channel. But this is one of my favorite new era Star Trek TV series. I really enjoy the TV series. I think it's well done. I do think it's even better, in my opinion, than Discovery ever was. It's one of those that harkens back to original Star Trek. More episodic format with kind of a little bit of tying threads between the episodes, but done in a more confined, you watch the episode, you enjoy it, it has a beginning and end. Overall, I really enjoy this sci-fi series. I'm thrilled Season 2 is coming out on 4K, especially after what I talked about Season 1 on 4K. And I can tell you I got Season 1 in the limited edition Steelbook, and I'm going to be getting Season 2 in the limited edition Steelbook as well. That's the one I want. I collect all the Star Trek series in those limited edition Steelbook sets, and they look pretty darn cool when you have them set up on your shelves. I really do like collecting those, so I'm excited for that one coming out. Talking about a Christmas holiday film, we're getting Office Christmas Party from 2016. And this is one of those raunchy, really funny Christmas comedies, kind of about everything that could go wrong at a party they have, obviously at an office, trying to save the company before it gets shut down. It's funny how that's all tied together with basically a brother and sister, and it's a very funny film, though I will tell you it is very extreme and very over the top. It is rated R, but as far as that one goes, it is coming out on 4K Ultra HD. Now, I can tell you, if you want another great recommendation, you'll want to check out National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I previously did a 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review. That's available right now on this channel as well. That's another great Christmas classic you need to have in your collection. Office Christmas Party is funny, but I'm not going to say it's the best Christmas classic of all time, but it is a funny film, and at least it's coming out on 4K finally. Another massive release on December 5th. Notice we're still on December 5th. One of the most expensive days in this entire year for physical media releases. We are getting Babylon 5, the complete TV series, all 5 seasons on Blu-ray for the first time ever. And this is one of those epic, wonderful J. Michael Straczynski sci-fi TV series that I absolutely love and watched so many times on DVD. It desperately needed a new release on Blu-ray Remastered, and they did it. I am excited to check out the quality of this one. I should get this one in early for review. Hopefully I'll get that done before the release date. That way I can let you know the total quality of this massive box set. The TV series ran from 1993 to 1998, and it has one of the most engaging and epic intertwined time travel sci-fi TV series stories of all time. Still to this day when I watch it, I'm amazed at all the different threads they tied together and characters and different things that arced throughout it, that it's so enjoyable. Even today, it's held up very well, and I'm excited to see how it looks on this new Blu-ray release. It's been a long time coming. I've been constantly reaching out to Warner Brothers for years to release this. I am thrilled we are finally getting it, and I am excited to dive into it. Another big release on December 5th is The Odd Couple, the original classic TV series from 1970 to 1975. This is being completely remastered on Blu-ray for the first time ever worldwide. Now there's been some releases that had some episodes, but that was it. This is the entire series, all 5 seasons in one massive Blu-ray box set completely remastered. Now this is coming in, I should get it in for review. I don't know that this one will show up early though, because this one is one of those more manufactured on demand releases. But it is supposed to be sent in on its way. I am excited to dive into this one as well because I love classic TV series. Now, another big TV series we're getting is Northern Exposure, the complete remastered Blu-ray TV series. And this series ran from 1990 to 1995 for 6 seasons. Now, I already own the previous Fabulous Films UK Blu-ray release. That has all of the original music in it. I do not know if this new Blu-ray release is going to have the original music in it. I did reach out to my contacts at the studio and they didn't share with me. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those that has some of the music but not all of it. So I don't know how that'll turn out. I do have the UK one already, which has all the original music. It's an enjoyable TV series, so we'll have to see if it does have the original music, because that's really what tied the series together, was the music that was in it. Now, moving ahead, we're gonna jump a little bit ahead here because we have a massive announcement that I just shared here yesterday. On December 19th, we are getting both Avatar and Avatar: The Way of Water. Both of these are coming out in brand new collector's limited edition sets with brand new Dolby Vision HDR10 4K transfers. This is the first time these films are being released on 4K with Dolby Vision. They are going to be new 4K transfers. Now, I did previously review the Avatar. I did that previously on 4K. If you haven't checked out that review, it's available right now here on this YouTube channel. In that review, I talked about the transfer, and there are some slight issues that occur when they basically upscaled it to put it onto the 4K disc. Well, I'm hoping with this new Dolby Vision 4K transfer that they kind of fix some of those issues that I talked about previously, that because they're working on it again and doing some basically touch-up things, is my understanding, to provide this in the Ultimate, as they're calling it again, Ultimate Collector's Edition, which they called that previous 4K release the Ultimate Collector's Edition. Well, obviously it wasn't the Ultimate. Now this is the Ultimate, and here's why. Along with the brand new Dolby Vision 4K transfer that they're releasing in this box set, you're also getting all 3 cuts of the film of Avatar for the first time on 4K ever. So we're getting the theatrical cut, which has the actually extended ending, which is 162 minutes. So it's not technically the theatrical cut, but that's what they're calling it, because technically it's theatrical cut with a little added scene at the end. So it added an extra minute. But anyhow, it's called the theatrical cut. That's what Disney's calling it. So theatrical cut is 162 minutes. Then we're getting the special edition cut, which is 170 minutes. Then we're getting the cut of the film that I'm the most excited to see. This is the collector's extended cut of the film. This is a full 178 minutes long. So compare it to the theatrical cut at that 162, you're getting a massive amount of footage added in for this collector's extended cut that I'm excited to see how that turns out on 4K. Now keep in mind, these are all with brand new 4K transfers. So they are not the previous 4K transfers that I understand that was used on the previous 4K release, because the extended cuts were not included on that previous 4K release, because the way it was kind of explained was that they weren't going to release the extended cuts. Well, I guess because of how well the previous 4K release that I reviewed did, they basically decided to go back and release the extended cut so that they could make more money on it. Now, am I excited about it? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The fact that they're giving us the extended cuts on 4K now, I'm going to double dip. I'm excited to check them out. I do think it'll be pretty cool to see that collector's extended cut, 178 minutes. So I do think for that and for getting Dolby Vision on it, that's a big win for me, especially if they fix some of the issues I had with the previous transfer. Even if they fix it just slightly, I'll be very happy. As long as this Dolby Vision transfer is an upgrade, it'll be worth it to me. Now, talking about Avatar: The Way of Water, I do want to talk on that here, what makes this different and why this is called the Collector's Ultimate Edition as well. So with Avatar: Way of Water, we're getting a brand new Dolby Vision 4K transfer, which was requested by James Cameron himself. So just like with the other announcements that I was talking about, how he's doing like The Abyss, True Lies, and Aliens, well, those are coming with Dolby Vision as well. Those are all specifically requested by James Cameron, which is why those have that. Now, I don't know if Disney's going to start releasing more films with Dolby Vision. We'll have to wait and see. But this is the start of a brand new Dolby Vision era for a lot of these films. So this one, though, we are getting that brand new Dolby Vision 4K transfer for The Way of Water, along with brand new deleted scenes they're including in this, and over 8 hours of new special features and bonus features included in this box set. So supposedly it's supposed to be all new content that's being put in there with new deleted scenes to make it worthwhile why they're saying it's the new collectors, ultimate collectors, however you want to call it. The newest ultimate edition of Avatar: The Way of Water. They've thrown in all this extra stuff with the new transfer to make everybody want to buy it. So it is one of those things that, to be honest with you, I'm double dipping. I'm getting both of them. And I am excited to check out the original Avatar's extended edition the most, though. I do hope, though, that the Avatar: Way of Water, the new Dolby Vision transfer, is a nice upgrade and improvement. But we'll have to see after I get it in and can test it and analyze it and let you know the quality of it and if it really is worth upgrading. But as far as these goes, I'll put all of the direct Amazon sale links to pre-order or buy any of these in the comment section right below this video. Remember, those links down there are always extremely important to the creation of these videos. So that way I can continue doing this for many years to come. Always make sure to click on those pre-order links down there below. They're on sale for the same prices everywhere. They never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra when you click on those down there. So make sure any of these you want to pre-order or buy, always use those direct sale links down below. If you want to help to support the creation of these videos even more and help to support this channel and become a VIP Club member, join my Collector's VIP Club. It only costs you, the viewer, a couple of dollars every month, but it drastically makes a difference in the creation of all of these videos. So make sure to always use those Amazon links down there below and join my Collector's VIP Club. I truly hope all of you had fun with this one today. I love doing this video series. There's so many announcements the studios share with me about the quality of their releases, what they're putting on them. I get massive amounts of emails constantly letting me know, hey, we're coming out with this new transfer. It's gonna have Dolby Vision, it's gonna have HDR10, Dolby Atmos. And I always try to share all of that insider information with all of you. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. There's tons of these videos in this video series. If you haven't checked them out yet, they're available right now to watch on this channel. So you can go watch those once you get done with this video. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day. And I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and very exciting coming out very soon.